Hi guys, welcome back to Mandy Loves Japan. Today we want to do something just a little bit different. We have tried some sake in the past, some Japanese traditional rice wine, and some of it we've really enjoyed and some of it we never want to try again. But we don't know which is which, and we decided we really need to figure that out.
Yeah.
So today we are going to try some basics that we found from the local supermarket, and we're going to rate them for you based on aroma, taste complexity, flavor, smoothness, and a basic yes or no. Would we do it again?
Yep.
If you guys like what we're doing here, definitely let us know, because we'd like to go forward and start trying some more exclusive options rather than the one cup that you can get at your local convenience store.
If you've got any tips, like if you're like, I love this brand, it's my
Yes.
go-to, tell us.
Absolutely. We want to try a huge range of different types of sake.
Even better than that, if you want to send us some, I will gladly give you my address.
Definitely. Yeah. And also, if you like a particular type of umeshu, which is the plum wine or something like that, let us know. We want to try a bunch of different things and perhaps save you guys the trouble of trying a dodgy brand. Okay, so we can
all learn from this together.
Yeah. So I wanted to get some proper little sake cups to do this with. So we went to our local recycle shop, yay for Heart Off, my favorite place to shop. And we found these, which is somayaki. So these are handmade pottery sake cups from Soma. They actually have the horse logo on them, which I quite love. So I'm really excited about these.
Yeah.
Like, I'm more excited about these than this particular sake. So.
Yeah, look, let's rip the Band-Aid off, as they say.
Yes.
So we're starting with 1 cup ozeki, sorry.
Ozeki.
Now, this is a very affordable, let's say,
incredibly affordable
go-to for, let's say you're walking past a convenience, you're on your way to a night out, and you just want a little bit of a pre-game.
Yeah.
This is a very affordable way to do that.
So this one, it was about 127 yen.
So about $1.30 Australian.
I can't see on here what the percentage
13?
is. 13%. So it's not a weak one. And we're just gonna pop that off. These are available everywhere. I kind of feel like anything called 1 cup sake is.
Ooh, we've already had a spill.
Oh shit! So, just we're tasting today.
Yeah, we are just tasting.
We're not.
These are actually called one. There's a few different brands of these. These are called 1 cup, and these are kind of all the same in that they're designed to be the cup that you drink from, which is just a little bit more fancy than a can, but not much.
But also, that's an awful lot of sake to just down. So kanpai.
Kanpai. So, aroma. It smells like it's going to be unpleasant.
It does, actually. It smells like cheap spirit. Wow. That's special.
So, if you're an experienced spirit drinker like I am,
I'm not.
To take a small sip of that, it's not too harsh, but
I feel
it's not great.
I feel like if you wanted to drink a lot of it, it would build on itself, and not in a good way. It's quite dry. Like the flavor, it's not a lot of flavor. Like, if you drink gin or something, there's aromatics in them and that sort of thing. I like, doesn't seem to be any flavor as such. It just tastes like spirit.
It tastes like white rice. Like, there's no real flavor. There's nothing fancy about it.
Oh, that's the shudder. Okay, so aroma. Well, let's rate these out of like 5.
Sure.
So the aroma is like a
1.
1.
Yeah.
Taste.
It smells like you won't enjoy it.
Yeah, taste complexity. Well, I don't feel like there's a lot of taste in it, to be honest.
There's no flavour in it. Let's go 1.
1.
And yeah, flavour.
Flavour is 1. And the smoothness.
Let's go with 2, because I've definitely had things that are less smooth.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. I've had less smooth things. Would I go again?
No.
No. That's a hard pass.
We don't need more of that in our life.
We don't.
Okay, so if we move on to the next one, it's this guy here. And it is Nomo Nomo. and I translated the top, and it's something like more delicious or something. Is
More
how,
delicious.
Um,
Oishiku. Yeah, so it's delicious.
yeah.
All right.
So these slightly more expensive ones have a plastic cap, so that if you're only drinking half of it, you can put the lid on.
You can put the lid back on.
I think that's a bit fancy.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
I'll get you to pour because I don't want to.
Yep. They are actually really difficult to pour from.
Ugh.
Oh gosh.
No, stop. Like, that's a lot. How much did you want to put in there?
All right. Sorry about that. Okay. Now,
how much? What's the percentage on this one?
they're all 13.
Oh, okay.
So there's a third for you, a third for me, and a third for the table. We're sharing.
Yep, that's great.
Um,
That's fine. That's what a tea towel's for later.
Yes, we will need to tidy up.
All right. So this one is, yeah, okay.
It's just another brand.
Normal.
Let's have a smell. That
is less bad.
It
than
doesn't
the
smell
previous one.
very different, but it doesn't smell good.
Yeah.
So there's still no strength in the flavour, but there's no...
Yeah, it's it doesn't smell as spirity to me. Like, it smells more ricey than spirit.
Yeah, I'd say it doesn't smell as harsh.
Yeah. So I reckon...
So maybe it gets a 2 on the smell.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll go a 2 on that.
We'll go a 2 on that one.
That's about...
Oh.
See, I mixed results. So I would say that is smoother.
Wow.
But there's not much flavour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't. Okay, so the aroma was better. The taste complexity, I don't feel like there was a lot of difference in the taste from the first one. So maybe a 1. The flavour, like the immediate flavour was okay, but then I got hit with the lack of smooth. Like, I really struggled with that one. I feel like the smoothness was a 1. And the flavour...
Also 1.
Also a
Maybe
1.
1.
Let's give it a 1.5.
Yeah. And we can still have a net result of an N for no thank you.
Yeah, that's a hard no for me. Okay. All right. Number 3. What do we got here?
So moving on to these slightly more fancy brands. And I do mean slightly. So these are obviously the same thing. What I can understand is the difference is this one is their standard operation and this one is no additives. Like, they've got preservatives and something to do with acidity, I think. And this just doesn't have that extra stuff. So...
Should we try this one first and then this one?
Yeah, let's do that. We'll go with the original.
The
original recipe.
Original recipe.
And for those of you who can't read and weren't here when I read it, that says maru, which means circle, and that's why there's a circle on the front. Okay, just a little.
Yeah, just little. Don't want to go too hardcore with this because it's so strong.
Okay, how's the aroma go? I can smell it from here.
Oh, that's actually a smooth smell.
There's a smoother smell about it. It might be okay.
Well, we'll see how it goes. So I think the aroma gets a 2, right?
Yeah, let's give it a 2 for aroma.
2 for aroma.
It's earned its place there.
It has.
Let's have some taste. Well, that's a lot smoother.
It is a lot smoother. I think that one gets a 3 for smooth.
Yeah.
Because it's actually not... I don't have that automatic shutter response.
And there's not much, but there's a hint of flavour there.
Yeah, just like a tiny sweetness.
Yeah. I really like sweet drinks. I drink rum and cola and things like that, so I like sweetness. And there's not much sweetness in this, but there's a hint of flavour.
Let's give it a 2 for flavour. And the taste complexity, what do you reckon?
I think a 1 because it's definitely not complex. There's no complexity in that flavour.
Yeah, let's go the 1 for that. All right, and is it a hard pass or is it a do it again?
I think we can go that again. Maybe we need like a somewhere in the middle for like...
Maybe?
Yes, no, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We'll chuck that an M for maybe.
M for maybe.
So let's try this next one, which is...
So this is the fancy one with
Yeah,
the
so it's this
rice only.
should be very similar.
But yeah, so this one has additives to handle the acidity. This one does not have additives to handle the acidity. So I guess it could be worse.
It smells worse.
I mean, you sort of think about not having additives as a good thing and like fancy and stuff, but I mean, I guess it could.
I guess it depends on what the additives are and what they do, doesn't it? Kampai. Yeah, it smells...
Stronger.
That's interesting.
That is interesting.
There's
Okay.
more...
I think the aroma gets a 2.
Yep. You can definitely smell it.
Taste complexity, I think, gets a 2.
Yeah, there's some complexity
Because
of
there's
taste.
something, like, it makes me want to think about what the flavours are. Whereas the other ones, I had no desire to think about any of the flavours.
I'd say this one is smoother than this, but this one is a bit more interesting. You know?
I agree. The flavour, still not a great...
Still only a 2. I mean, it's not tasty.
And it's less smooth. It is less smooth.
Yeah,
so that's
yeah,
about the additives for the acidity.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking it's a 2 for...
Yep.
Honestly, I'm not a big sake person. I have had some very nice ones, but they've been at work functions where it's been a gift from somebody, and so those bottles are probably $100 a bottle, and there's a reason. I mean, we all know that when it comes to things like that, price does have an impact.
Can impact quality.
Yeah, it can impact because it's about how much effort they go into producing it, or you know, all of those sort of things. And so I have definitely had some really nice sakes, but I have no idea how much they cost. I have no idea what they were. And that's part of the process of what we're trying to go through here. We're trying to figure out what's the rule? How do we have a good sake? How, you know, you can't just wander into the shop and just grab something off the shelf. It's very difficult for us because we can't read any of the labels most of the time.
Yeah, most of the labels are like really heavily stylized and look really fancy.
And
so we don't know what they say.
There's aisles and aisles of it. There's so many different brands. So today we really did know that we were going to be not impressed.
We were hitting the low end.
But we did want to do that just for a bit of enjoyment and a little bit of interest, and maybe give you guys a bit of a laugh. And I hope you have had a good time watching us shudder our way through. For me personally, these are all a no for again. I won't be going back. Mix a little bit more open to some of those flavors.
I think I want to go with the M for maybe, because I don't need more of that, and I already knew that. I've tried it before. These ones were drinkable. I'm not looking for them, but like if somebody presented them to me, I will gladly drink them again.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm looking for some strong yeses.
Yeah, we want to find some really, really nice ones. So hit us up in the comments. Definitely let us know if you've tried a sake that is just mint. Let us know, because we'd love to try it too.
Absolutely. And again, definitely happy for you to send us very expensive bottles of sake. Or even better, if you want to feature on our video, bring us a very expensive bottle of sake. We'll drink it with you.
That sounds great. And absolutely, like, subscribe, comment, share with your friends. Laugh at us or with us. We don't mind.
Yeah.
And I guess we'll see you next time.
Done.
Done.